files. I went to Traycer.ai and I added my repository. So now that I have that, I can go to the list of issues and I can just keep working on that. Like, people will add no issues. And every time somebody adds an issue here, Traycer will automatically generate a plan to solve that issue. And the plans are really mind-blowing. So like in this case here, this is an issue to update the data processing to remove missing values, okay? And then the content says, hey, the training pipeline should remove any missing values right after loading the data set. I have a big repo. There's a lot of files. I don't have to provide any indications of which files or whatnot. This is just a description like I would give to any person working on my team. Look at the plan. And this was automatically generated by Traycer. I added the issue, and a couple minutes later, plan shows up right here. Look at the plan. Comes with observations, comes with the approach that Traycer will follow to solve that problem, comes with the reasoning. I have the proposed file changes with, the files that are gonna be modified, and if there are new needed files, it will show me that. Like you can see here, this is proposing that I change, or that, to change the common.py file inside pipelines. And you can see here the code that it will add in case that I approve this change. And then there is a whole sequence diagram of how this operation will work after I resolve this task. And notice that there are 3 buttons here. Traycer has an extension for Visual Studio Code, Cursor, Windsurf. If I click the button, if I click on the cursor button, for example, this is going to import that issue over here to my Traycer extension and the entire plan specification here. And as you can see, if I scroll down, you can see there is a generate button right here. So if I click on that button, Traycer will start working on those changes. This is super cool, especially, well, I guess for 2 reasons. So number 1, this moves the planning portion of solving something, of completing a task, outside of your IDE. It doesn't make sense for that planning portion to live in your IDE, because then it's only gonna be available to one developer, to the person who's gonna be solving the issue. When you have it in GitHub Issues, now you can have an entire team work on that. Here are the code changes that I need to apply, and I can just go inside and check what's going to happen on each one of these, or I can just go and apply all the changes. And now, obviously, Traycer is going to make those modifications to my code. So as I was saying, we are moving the planning portion to GitHub Issues, where I can have multiple team members collaborate. And then after that plan looks good, I can go and apply it right here in my browser. I can show you another issue here. So if I go back to the list of issues, here's another one: modify the training pipeline to load every CSV file. And again, you get the whole plan right here with the whole sequence diagram explaining how this is gonna work on the button. And when you click the button, then that's gonna import the specification so I can work on it on my IDE. I've never seen this before implemented by anyone. This integration feels right. It feels like something that I really want to use. And again, if you're working on open source projects, this is free. I hope you enjoy it. Keep building software, and I'll see you in the next one.